Okay, cats and kittens, we are going to build a camp. First, we're going to find a camp, and I am going to look around a little bit. We're going to build a corp camp. I'm carrying much more than I need to build this corp camp, more than the wells will sustain, but we're going to go looking and see if we can find one in this area.
Teleport lock established.
It doesn't need to be great, because I'm assuming that anybody who's watching this is already just going to rub their hands together in the plan for absolute permanent destruction. But that's okay. The point here is to show you where I am at with building a camp. So with my holograph mapper on, you can see we've got the 5 wells are all in this area. This is probably not terribly defensible. In fact, it's probably is inherently terrible, but we're just going to do it. Okay? I mean, with the planet, the goal is not to hold on to your camps forever. The goal is to have fun and to create a little bit of a puzzle for other folks to solve. So I'm going to just drop my nerve center in here. Now, I was going to do more raiding today, but I've encountered a couple of warehouse camps from somebody else. So I need to get rid of some jitters. My home camp is almost full. I've got way more warehouses than I want. I don't like to have more stuff.
Construction reserves depleted.
I don't like to have more stuff in my possession than I'm really planning on using. I'm really playing for camps, for raid points to build better camps. So in this case, I'm really just trying to get rid of stuff. Build up my camp numbers. Nobody's been attacking me for a little while. So I can just do it. All right, so first I'll place the wells. When I returned, this was a new feature where these wells would be marked like this. The first time I played, this didn't happen. I really like this. I can very easily figure out which of the wells, which of these transient outcroppings are actually wells, and which are just ornamental. So I can place down. Those lines fade out after a little while. You gotta be quick. But that's all of them. I brought 10. We're allowed to have 10. I'm gonna put the other 10 right in here. So whoever I raided, and raiding is a rather grandiose term for
Construction reserves depleted.
snatching somebody's warehouses when they weren't even defended. But that person had a lot of
Construction
turrets,
complete.
so I've got a little extra extreme stuff going on here. So we're just going to build up the TU a little bit.
Construction complete.
Just take a look around. So got this big massif over here.
Construction complete.
This would be hard to... This is the hard part to defend. This right here, it's like a good central point.
Construction complete.
We want to be able to defend a little bit against this wall and a bit against this wall. These flats are pretty nice. Now, somebody who, if I was attacking, would want to come up from down here.
Construction complete.
Hard to come up from down here or irrelevant.
Construction complete.
these little
Construction complete.
pockets down here present little places.
Construction complete.
The artillery. So now I'm getting my transium up. I can start really building stuff. For no particularly good reason, I like to put up my spotter tower and my teleport matrix first. Let's put that here. Oh, I brought a radar jammer, because why not? They're always hard to find.
Construction complete.
You know, when you put these radar jammers and teleport matrix in, I don't know. I mean, they're marginally helpful in defense. I mean, obviously, the teleport matrix is useful for getting out and for bringing in rovers real well. The radar jammer is pretty much useless. But it's a fun thing to hide just to make somebody's conquest a little bit more adventurous. I just want to hide my teleport jammer as well as I can. Not sure I'm seeing it that well. The last video I did was fun, but it was total garbage on YouTube. So none of these are really hiding the way I want them to. I want to really hide. Oh, that looks good. No sooner spoken than done. Okay, now we've got a couple of heavy wells. So we might as well place those. I kind of like to place those closest because I assume the far away ones are just going to get picked off. If I don't defend it well, it's just going to get picked off.
Construction complete.
But I don't want somebody to be able to take all of them. So put that in here. Somewhere. Oh, not there. I'll just put it right out here. Okay. That was this one. So now we can put this heavy well on.
Construction complete.
And that's two. Let's do the third one over here. Okay. Now these will build. And now it's time to start putting down the turrets. Now, if Jake was watching
Construction
this time,
complete.
he might have some interesting commentary on where to put the turrets. And it looks like he might be. So I think I'll just place them and he can he can laugh at me
Construction complete.
as I do so. Jake, by the way, plays Extreme. I play Toyco.
Construction complete.
So Jake will probably could totally raid this and take this out like within minutes after I'm done. I watched his video earlier where he took out a corp camp in about half the time.
Construction complete.
Maybe a third of the time it takes me to take out a
Construction
UN
complete.
camp. His rover control is magnificent. You should go watch his video. If I put this on YouTube, I'll link to him in the comments. Okay, so I brought along an orbital. All right, so I like to put the orbital down. Just put that in here. To put the orbital close to home, make that harder to get, assuming they're hard to find. I brought a bunch of transium silos, so let's just lay those down.
Construction complete.
And then we'll get to the fun stuff, putting down the turrets, creating the puzzle that somebody else gets to solve. Now, I have seen people scatter their transium wells and
Insufficient transium.
there we go. I've seen people scatter their wells and their silos all over the camp, which is a little bit extra fun if you're using decoy silos, because decoy silos, I recently learned to my own
Construction
dismay,
complete.
decoy silos blow up when you get
Construction
near
complete.
them. They're basically just mines.
Construction complete.
By their name,
Construction complete.
decoy silos, I thought
Construction
they were
complete.
decoys, but no,
Construction
they are traps.
complete.
Okay.
Construction complete.
So now I've got this many wells.
Construction
I think that's
complete.
more than I can really afford. But what I like to do is I like to kind of start at the center and make a thing that has a lot of visibility. So the claws are my winners here. So I'll put a few claws up on this top hill. This will make attacking this particular hill annoying. I like to be as annoying
Construction
as possible.
complete. Construction complete.
I didn't bring any blasters. Okay, well, let's put a protector up here. We'll put a Hydra up here. We may have to go back for some blasters. But honestly, this is probably plenty for the central hill. All right. Now, let's say somebody's coming in from this side. They'll want to hide over here. How far is that? We get a visual. So that's only 280 right here. They're going to have a hard time coming across this plateau. They can maybe hide down here. 254. Yeah, they're going to have a hard time with that. So let's put a couple more of these line of sight turrets over here. Now, beams are basically useless. This is just kind of for me to throw them away and get rid of some
Construction complete.
turrets.
Construction complete.
Create a little bit of irritation.
Construction complete.
All right, so we have this crew guarding over
Construction
this way.
complete.
Now down here we can just create a nice little annoyance. So put, just for fun, just to keep people on their toes, we'll put a hurricane, a Hauser, and a comet. They won't know what hit them unless they watch this. So somebody's going to be coming up from over here. Going to be hiding out. They're going to be like, oh, look at all that. 400 away. So we need something a little bit closer just to keep guard on this angle of attack. Let's put a Hydra here. Very vulnerable. They could hide behind that and take out the Hydra. But we'll put a couple others over here. Let's get a little bit of an angle. And then we'll do this one of these guys.
Construction complete.
And one of these guys.
Construction complete.
They'll think twice about this, I'm pretty sure of it.
Construction complete.
So we have this angle, we have that. This guy's pretty well protected. That's two
Construction
wells
complete.
protected.
Construction
this well over
complete.
here, these two, basically, these two are what we want to protect. This one, we're going to consider this throwaway.
Construction complete.
What we have here is kind of a tricky situation. So we're going to put, but we can put some artillery right up at it. Now we can't, that's our distance line. So people can hide over here somewhere. So I want to make it as hard for them to do so as possible. They're going to be able to do it though. But they won't be able to stay there very long. I think I want to waste claws on this. How high is he going to go? Well, let's put it here. Come back a little bit, put one here.
Construction complete.
I don't know if you're still on, Jake, but are you already planning your attack?
Construction complete.
We have left here. So how close can we get? So that's a nut.
Construction complete.
I might have just misplaced that. Okay.
Construction complete.
All right, so we've got this angle.
Construction complete. Transient reserves low.
We've got this angle, which we're not so worried about. It looks, actually, what happens down here? 230. Yep. Good. I think that's going to be tough. Okay.
Construction complete.
Now, let's see what happens when it comes over here. I don't think we care about it too much.
Construction complete.
Well, you come try and, oh, yeah. So we just want a little bit of turreting happening over here. This angle.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Using those cheap ass beams. Got my orbital set up.
Construction complete.
Real question is, how am I doing here? What is, this is 6963. 6963. I've got
construction
245.
complete.
So this is really all I really want to build because I've got a throwaway.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
If I take that well out, then I'm down to -5, which will last for quite a while. But here's the question, is this enough? That's pretty vulnerable. But that and that, so that's vulnerable.
Construction complete.
If something comes up on that, they're going to still have to. Well, I think it's good enough. Now, this is why you should not be watching this as a lesson in what to do. You should be learning about how I teach you what not to do. So you watch the way I do all this stuff. And then if only we could watch Jake attack it and take it out. Wouldn't that be interesting? That'd be a good video. If I just sat here.
Construction complete.
In the nerve center and watched.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Just see if Jake's still on. Jake is, yeah. Jake says he can do that too sometime. Yeah, we should totally video that. If he did a video of attacking a camp and I just watched it happen from the nerve center, That would be super instructive for everybody, except for Jake, because he already knows what he's doing. So yeah, maybe we'll plan that sometime. So I'm going to call this good. So I have some leftover stuff here. I'm going to pick it up. Now, I'm going to do a few more of these camps because I've got to get rid of jitters. But I'm going to stop this recording